Welcome back, my fellow CK3 players, to another video in Formable Realms. Today we will cover the kingdoms of Cornwall and Danelaw, and also I will cover two special decisions that might affect your campaign or help you in this case. Those two being the Reclaim the Britannia and Request Claim on Ireland. But that's enough for the intro. Let's get into the juicy part of the video, shall we? Since I'll be covering two titles in this video, the first half will cover the Cornwall and the Reclaim Britannia decision, and the second half will cover the Danelaw and the decision to request the claim on Ireland. So, like always, I will start with the requirements for each tile and the decisions. Requirements for restoring the Kingdom of Cornwall are as follows. You need 300 gold, you have to be an adult, independent, you have to be feudal clan, your tile rank must be a count or duke, and you have to own the duchies of Cornwall and all its counties, which are just two. You also have to be from the Brythonic culture group, and at least one of the baronies has to be from the Brythonic culture group. And finally, you'll need your level fame needs to be at least level 4. So in reality, if you just start as the Duchy of Cornwall at the 867 start, you just need to spam out prestige to level 5 and survive from northern attacks, which is the hard part. The effects are the following. You gain the Kingdom of Cornwall, and if you hold the Duchy of how we say I probably butchered that and the Duchy of Wessex. Those two, if you hold them, will become the Jew part of the Kingdom of Cornwall. So, like I said, if you start at the Duchy of Cornwall in 867 and you survive by marrying anyone big in Europe, but you could also start as Count Alfred. You will probably inherit the duchies of your brother, that being Wessex, so that what you want to do is basically claim the counties of Cornwall and take them for yourself. The best way is to claim them individually for the individually two counties, since you want to control at least one county in Cornwall, so you can move your capital and convert to the local culture group, so you'll be able to access the decision to restore Cornwall. You will also need some prestige, but you know the drill with that. Commission epics, create duchies, and bang dukes' wives or counts' wives, whatever it is. Since you will also playing as Cornwall, you're probably gonna be from the Brythonic culture group, so you can also access the decision to reclaim Britannia. For the requirements are as follows: you have to be an adult, you have to be at peace, you have to be either from the Brythonic or the Gaelic culture group, basically Irish, and all your powerful vassals must belong to either those culture groups and also basically control the Jew counties for the Empire of Britannia. And the effects are as follows: all the counties in the region of Britannia gain the Reclaim by Britannia modifier for 10 years, which gives them the 75% promote Celtic culture speed. You gain the nickname the Pendragon if you're not from the Gaelic culture group, so basically if you're from the Brythonic, and you gain the well, you can see it right on screen because I'm not gonna even try to pronounce that if you're from the Gaelic culture group. Here there's no way really about it, since you're probably just gonna need to expose every single Viking and get a lot of claims on Catholic people, so it's going to be a long campaign for that for sure, but hey, if you manage to reclaim Britannia for the Celtic thing, good for you. So now, like this is the half of the part of the video, now let's cover the other end of the spectrum, the Danelaw. To restore the Danelaw, you will need to be an adult, you have database, and control the duchies of Deira, East Anglia, East Sussex, Lancashire, and Mercia. Like I said, I probably butchered that, but I'm not British or Anglo-Saxon. Why was that? Okay, we don't really care. You also have to be from the North Germanic culture group, so you could, in theory, you could just start as any of the sons of Ragnar Lothbrok in the 867 start date and get those tiles, or you can also start in the 1066 start date. For those who don't know, in the 1066 start date, England has a dispute for the throne. It's then the Anglo-Saxons and the King of Harold against the Normans and William the Conqueror against the Hardrada in Norway. So you can just start as Norway, get some allies at the start again, call into war and defeat both William and Harold and get the claim on the Kingdom of England. Is that as easy as that? You will be able to restore the name law, what it does is basically replaces the Kingdom of England. You also obviously get the Kingdom of Danelaw. You gain the nickname Dead Dane, and you also get a title against the Scandinavian elective succession law, which, in my opinion, is not that really good. But that's not where we're not gonna discuss that right now. So, like I said, but Now let's move on to the decision to request the claim on Ireland. If you're playing as Hardrada, probably want to restore the Danelaw, but beware that you probably just want to get that decision done of the request the claim on Ireland, because once you restore the Danelaw, you will not be able to access it. Now let's actually cover the decision. So the requirements are: you have to be an adult, you have to be independent, you have to be a peace, you have to be a feudal government, so no clan this time. Your title rank must be of a king or an emperor. Your culture group must be from Frankish, North Germanic, or West Germanic culture group. You have to be from the Catholic faith. There's no way around it. Your level devotion must be at level 3. You have to have 80 plus opinion with the Pope, which can be a hassle. And like I said, you basically have to control the same duchies. You need to restore the Danelaw. So, and obviously you can control Ireland before taking this decision. Like, I mean, that's an obvious. So, like I said before, the effects are you gain the Ludi Babli, whatever that is. I can't really pronounce these names. Why is it so? It's so difficult to pronounce these names. I don't know. Well, that's another story. They conquered the county Casus Belli for 100 years. So basically, for 100 years, you'll be able to get, no matter if your character dies, they're still gonna get it. And it basically says it's a conquer county casus belli for anyone who holds territory in Ireland. It's a free one. I mean, free. Oh, sorry, I also forgot to mention in the requirements you also need, I think, 2,000 piety and 1,000 gold. So it's not really free per se, but you get the drill. So, like I said, I will warn you again: if you want to take this decision and restore the Danelaw at the same time, do this decision first and then restore the Danelaw. Yeah, that was it about this video. Those were 4 decisions and 2,000 single videos. So I would really appreciate you liking the video and subscribing, as this helps my videos reach a wider audience. This was the Fexus Experts, signing off.